The 8 dimensions of self-care, total wellness. In 2020, we saw a change in the fabric of our society. Our businesses, healthcare system, economy, and relationships have been tested. We've all been affected and forced to evolve. It made us realize how important practicing self-care is to our model of total wellness. Self-care. If there's one simple truth, it's that as humans, if our primary needs aren't met, we can't be our best selves. That goes for the workplace, our personal lives, and everything in between. Now we're going to talk about types of self-care. When asked whether we take care of ourselves, most of us would answer yes without giving it too much thought. It's what we do to take care of ourselves that becomes the tricky part for us to answer. Self-care is any activity or activities that we do to deliberately take care of our emotional, mental, and physical health. So some examples of self-care, we have physical, it could be walking, eating healthy food, maybe stretching. Emotional would be just having compassion towards others, showing kindness to people, and even stress management for ourselves. For social, it could be having a good support system, being able to communicate effectively with others, or even just asking for help when we need it. Spiritual, it could be meditation, yoga, maybe even journaling in a notebook. Self-care. Some common examples of self-care include maintaining a regular sleeping routine, eating healthy, spending time in nature, doing a hobby you enjoy, and expressing gratitude. Self-care can look different for everyone, but to count as self-care, the behavior should promote health and happiness for you. Self-care is anything that you do to take care of yourself so you can stay physically, mentally, and emotionally well. Its benefits are better physical, mental, and emotional health and well-being. Research suggests self-care promotes positive health outcomes such as fostering resilience, living longer, and becoming better equipped to manage stress. Self-care. There's no way to exactly say what counts as self-care because everybody's definition is going to be their own and unique to each individual. Self-care should refuel, not exhaust us. So proper self-care is important for many reasons. It reduces our anxiety and it helps us to cope with stress. It improves not only our self-worth, but our relationships with others. Good self-care helps us sleep better, eat better, and have energy to tackle our daily lives and better maintain our overall health. So now we're going to talk about the 8 dimensions of self-care that we should be focusing on. And to practice self-care effectively, you need to consistently pay attention to each one of these categories. So our first one is emotional, and this is how we express ourselves. So coping effectively with life and creating satisfying relationships would be a good example of taking care of our emotional. Spiritual. This is how we illuminate our inner truth. So expanding our sense of purpose and meaning in life would be a good example of taking care of our spiritual needs. Financial. This is how we allocate our resources. So being able to obtain satisfaction with your current and future financial situations. This is how we think. So being able to recognize our own creative abilities and finding ways to expand on our knowledge and skills as well. is an example of how we could look at handling our cognitive abilities. Aptitudinal. This is how we contribute to the world. So we should look at using our personal satisfaction and enrichment derived from our work that we do. So this could be expanding your knowledge, or taking a training so that you can be able to either gain more skills, or working on your ability to be able to advance your aptitudinal skills. Relational. This is how we connect with others. We're developing a sense of connection, belonging, and a well-developed support system when we work on our relational skills. Environmental. This is how we harmonize with nature. So this will be good health by occupying pleasant, stimulating environments that support our well-being. Physical. This is how we eat, move, and rest. We all should recognize the need for physical activity, eating a proper diet, sleep, and good nutrition. So our resources here at Nash. We have our Success Network here at Nash Community College, and this supports your power to succeed. The network serves as a hub to connect our students with success coaches and on-campus resources like our Student Wellness Center, tutoring, Student Government Association, and the library, as well as various community resources. So if you feel like you need our help, you can stop by our Student Wellness Center. We're in Building B, and it's room 2111, or you can feel free to email us to schedule an appointment at swell@nashcc.edu or single stop at nashcc.edu. Here at Nash Community College, we are committed to providing equal access to education for persons with disabilities. So reasonable accommodations are made for students with disabilities who qualify for admissions. At the student's request, the ADA coordinator will meet with the student to assess individual needs, documentation and determination of reasonable accommodations. Requests for accommodations should be made as early as possible, for it may take up to 4 weeks for reasonable accommodations to be put in place. And if you have any questions or would like more information, you can contact the ADA / disabilities office at ada@nashcc.edu. I'd like to thank you and appreciate you for being here with us at Nash Community College, and hope that you have a great semester. Thank you.